If on 6B, the private wing in Mulago Hospital, the government of Uganda can fail to provide you with a shot of insulin, and on the same 6B, you can fail to find an NG tube.
Evidence from the nurse in charge is that the NG tube was available on the ward. Further review prescribed reinstatement of medication that he had defaulted on. And we learned that the same medication had earlier been prescribed by a doctor outside Mulago Hospital. After explaining to the attendant, finally on the 21st of April, they accepted that we administer that medication. With improved feeding through the NG tube, the patient's vitals also improved. And this patient's blood pressure and glucose levels, which had gone down because of not feeding, started coming up, and the blood sugar levels, because he was diabetic, went high, and he needed now insulin. Insulin for emergencies is kept in a central place at the medical emergency unit. And when it was prescribed on 6B for this patient, the nurse on duty, accompanied by the attendant then, who was the son of the deceased, went together to the medical emergency unit and secured the insulin, and it was administered to the patient. And this is actually recorded on file that the insulin was administered. So this had to be picked from the medical emergency, and I think when it wasn't picked right from the ward, and not knowing that we keep this medicine at the emergency, it was assumed maybe by the attendant that the hospital did not have insulin, but we had insulin. The patient was discharged from our hospital in a much better condition than he arrived in. He could sit in bed, he could talk, communicate, and the attendants also reported improvement, and that's why we were able to discharge him. He was much brighter, and when he was leaving, actually was like gesturing and exchanging pleasantries with the people who were attending to him, and were very surprised about the negative utterances in social media that went viral.